Welcome in. We are here. Well, we're going to get some bets up on the board. That's the best part about it. NBA bets, MLB bets. I've got home run plays. I've got NBA parlays. I've got profit boosts. I've got a lot of stuff to get to. All right, so get out of my way. Appreciate you being here. Let's see what the big board tells us. Now, what I've done is got rid of all of this clutter here, and I've just put this and melted this all into one simple portfolio. Now, I may not get a ton of stuff popping, but I do here. You see? Okay, wait a second. Slow down. I have things across the board. Are you on the no vig marketplace? You are? Great. Guess what? Our tools beat them. Are you on the Profit X marketplace? The exchange, if you will. Yeah, you are. Great. We beat them. Mug. I'm going to tell you that again throughout here, but my goodness, jump in and start winning and start knocking this thing down. Profit X has been really good for me so far since we've added this. And since we've added this, I'm going to jump on Jose Alvarado. Now, I know this is a basketball team that doesn't want to win jack shit against a team that is pretty set right now in the LA Clippers. But there's still time before they pull Alvarado, right? Look at the difference. Where does this edge coming from? Why are you showing me? First off, congratulations to everybody in March. We just destroyed it as a group, and that's just incredible to see. Jose Alvarado, show me plus 136. I'm in the build. Okay, great. Great. We're in business. We're in the building. That's what I meant to say. And look, there was liquidity involved. I got a full unit down. Bet size $100. It told me to bet that. I got a full unit down at plus 136. Look, it's nowhere else on the planet can you find this number. The only place that you can bet Jose Alvarado 6+ dimes is plus 136 is at Profit X. Everywhere else, you're getting crushed or you're getting hurt or you're betting less than what this ticket is worth. We have determined, because we've got some really super smart individuals who are like way smarter than you and I combined, and this is all they do is run data, crunch numbers, and then look at it. We have determined that the true price, the actual retail price of Jose Alvarado over 5.5 assists should be plus 119. It's plus 136. In fact, nobody is offering plus 119. Books are skimping. Rebet. Look at this. Rebet is actually asking you to pay money to bet this, not just a typical unit, but more, to lay 7 extra cents. This is just unfathomable. Here we begin. Oh, I can't wait. Welcome in, by the way. You have any questions, comments, concerns? You want me to build you anything? We had our guy on Twitter. Hopefully he's here and has popped in so I can help walk through some stuff. This is, I'm on the damn slop thing. Can somebody let me know what's going on here, please? Jeez. Hopefully we just slop a couple of signups. Free week with code MUG. Okay, there it is. Free week with code MUG. We just bet Jose Alvarado. That's our show play of the day. Profit X play of the day. You want to do whatever you want to do. That's great. That's in. I'm in. So I immediately place this, place and hide, and it's out. I won't have to worry about placing it again. Now I got people that don't even exist that are entering the NBA tonight. Some guy named Pelly Larson playing for the Miami Heat is under 9.5 points, minus 135. Well, that's a lot to, because it should be minus 151. Every other book is actually dropped. If you look at this. All right. Well, this is a really good bet. Making fun of the guy, what have you. But the reality is this is the time to shine when it comes to some crazy NBA late season stuff in which we have just absolutely dominated. So you see, this is where the edge comes from. This is where the defined edge comes from. And I have built a portfolio that, mind you, the reason why I've added all of these jumbled in one big melting pot is because of this. This is the most important filter. Once you have created this open-ended portfolio, and I'll show you how to do that because I'm already at 57 bets, and I took like 2 hours off because I had calls and stuff. Work, in case people in management are watching. Under 9.5 points for some guy named Pelly Larson. Karl Anthony Towns, who knows what he's going to do, how long he's going to play, what have you. Under 11.5 boards and the 38.5 PRA. We even have, like, you can run a same game, not that I would because you get crushed because it's the same guy, but you can run these individually, right? And we can call it whatever you want to call it, but like a fade cat night. Excuse me while I jump on this. Now, it's only suggesting a $39 bet because that's probably what the liquidity is involved in here. But as you see, there's some really good bets involved. All right, so Malik Monk, this is another one on Profit X. Onyx, Profit X, all of these here, right? No VIG, the better numbers at no VIG. That just moved up. It just moved up before I even refreshed. So if you're on no VIG, that would be the chance to bet this under 4.5 at plus 132. Sure, it's still a good bet at Profit X at plus 126. Sure, it's still a good bet at plus 120 at FanDuel and Hard Rock. It's not a good bet when you start getting below plus 112. That's when it gets a little tricky. This is easy stuff. Super, super easy stuff. What's up, Steven? Edge is as easy as just clicking the button. All right. So let's go into this portfolio. Just show you what we're going to do. You see, all I've done is I've just selected the books that I can bet. I want notifications on. That's why you'll hear my stuff buzzing. Every single league, every single market, all of these are selected. Minimum OS rating of 1. You can do EV rating or OS rating. It is entirely up to you. And then just save. That's it. Just save. That's the portfolio. The biggest thing is when you go to filter, this is off. You don't want to see negative HRI bets because now it's just going to show you, okay, this market works and this bet works. And just feed me at this point. Look, some are 4.1%. To be fair, PRA on DraftKings only returning a 1.6% historical ROI. All right. For HROI snobs like John Hyslop and others, that's not enough. You want more. You want something greater than that. We got you. We got you. I get it. I get it. You want a 4% HROI minimum. Fine. You can do that. And you can even set it up that way according to however you want. Look, this is just one of the most insane stretches we've seen from folks. If you haven't already, I mean, just look at what we've done in March alone. It's not me, right? Like I cleared 5 units in March. This was one of my lowest stretches in the last 15, 16 months of tracking Portfolio EV. This was my second worst month in that stretch, clearing 5 units. And to be honest, I was like the anomaly. If you look at it within the company and if you look at it with throughout, I mean, just look at this shit. It's insane, the run that we've seen so many on right now. And all we're asking you to do is just take a week. Take a free week. Mug. Use that code and jump in. OddsShopper.com. You can download the app. All of that is right there available to you. And just mess around. Look, if you don't like it, great. You can leave. It's a free week. But I would suggest you reach out and let's see what we can do and how I can help build a portfolio, at least walk you through a couple of steps. So I actually have a bunch of stuff that's available to me. Now, not everything is available on a parlay site, but let's generate some parlays. All right. Let's just see what we can get. We need a nice little show ride here. As you know, we need to see what's going to pop up on any site, for example, that's giving you a boost. And I want to see what boost I have available here today with FanDuel. And things are running slow in my house. Hopefully they're not running slow out there to you. Any questions you have about the tools? You know, I think a big part of this is just walking through my process. Yes, this is it. I'm generating parlays and I'm going to find one that we can all roll with here. But another part of me sitting here for 15, 20, 30 minutes is how can we together reach a solution where you're winning money because you're comfortable with this portfolio business, right? In which you have created something and now you're just on autopilot. That's what this is all about, autopilot. Look at this parlay. Keldon Johnson, Pelly Larson, Pascal Siakam, and James Harden. That's a plus 1183 parlay. That's pretty beautiful right there. In fact, that's like insanely beautiful. My son put gum on the top of my phone, and apparently it's covering so I can't use it. Apparently it's covering, right, like this part right here, and it's all caked on. So all of the facial recognition on my phone is now shot to shit because there's gum caked on it. And it's not even the toddler. It's the 15 and a half months. So what am I going to say? Like, I can't get mad. I mean, I guess I could, but my wife is home, so that's not going to work. If it was the 3.5-year-old, it would be so much easier right now. So yeah, bear with me. I was wondering why I couldn't get in on anything and why the facial recognition was down. This is it. This is life. I am a walking billboard for, well, I won't say it, but this is life. 2 kids, neither one of them older than 4. My goodness. So let's get back to business and look accordingly here, because as we push this, right, with Siakam, you see Fliff, right? DeLon writes up there under 15.5 PRA. ESPN has also popped in the business, but I don't have them selected as one of my books, so I can't bet them there. That's why you may see them. I don't have them selected there. There's a big difference, right? You got to get in on FanDuel and see reminder what these boosts were. I mean, look, if I have to manually do it, I have to manually do it. Oh, here we go. Josh Bell under 1.5 total bases. Who's going to fade him today? It's on No Vig. It's a good deal. It's a really good deal, in fact. It's one of these deals where you're not going to get this again. And this is probably going to go away pretty quickly. All right, here's what I have on FanDuel. We'll build something on this, but, we kind of need a show parlay, maybe just like a giveaway parlay. I've got an NBA 3-legger plus 100 or more. I've got a live wager for MLB and then the NHL one. All right, so just showing you at least what we can do here. Let's build our NBA parlay, and then we'll look at some home run plays. All right, but nothing right now is popping for an over when it comes to total bases. And if I did have something like that, then you're damn right that we would at least build around something accordingly with baseball. Now, I'll just remove my portfolios. I'll see what's popping here across the board. If we do maybe have something in baseball, Josh Bell, baseball will be deployed shortly. I can give you my word on that one. Let's see another total bases in there. Josh Bell, where did that go to? Let's see. Here we go. Wilyer Abreu, Ahmed. A tough guy to fade today, but that's fine. We don't have to. Jazz, first quarter money line. That's on ESPN at plus 340. Can you get money down? On the road at Houston. Houston sleepwalking through this one. Utah just can't wait to lose another basketball game. Everything lining up for the Jazz to win the first quarter money line. And at plus 340, look at the difference, man. Just handing out dimes here for you. Come on. Give me one. Give me one. Shots on goal is a must. If you see shots on goal here, you bet it. Zach Gallen, DK, under 5.5. Yeah, go ahead and bet that one. If you can get it on Onyx too, we'll see. But even money versus the minus 103. It's not this massive, but it's edge. It's edge. Points bet, made up book has it at even money as well. But you really want to get in on DraftKings here, because you never know when that other place is going to go under. Giants run line is making an appearance. Okay. Look at that. Bunch of stuff is popping here. Okay. That's fine. Let's build a parlay. Crazy, all the stuff that keeps coming in. Yeah, Gugan. Good stuff, Steve. Appreciate that. I did get it fixed. I just kept gnawing away at it with my thumb. So I did get it fixed by all means. All right, we're going to have to adjust here. Let me get rid of this thing so you can see more of me, or I guess more of what I'm doing is probably the better way to put it. I'll move me here. Now, I'm going to get in the way of the parlay. See, come on, guys. You got to help me out. You got to help me out. Put me up here. Okay. So, parlay builder. We should do this in like OBS, right? So I can just have different scenes and everything just laid up there. Fourth wall stuff. We need FanDuel. Okay, let's go to FanDuel. It's in the NBA, so we want that. We want that. We want that. Okay, now I'm going to do this here with you. I'm going to build this here for you, all right? Because we're going to have something really special once this thing hits. Just bear with me, okay? Let me see what I can find. That's the big thing, is just looking at what's available. Parlay Builder, we know. NBA, we know. FanDuel, we know. Everything else is easy. The best part about these tools is you're just guiding them. They're like AI. If you use AI in anything to write something, you know that, or to generate anything, you know that it's all about the prompts. And essentially what we're doing is we're feeding our tool the correct prompts so that it returns stuff that's only returning profit over time, so that we can return profit over time. Doesn't mean you're going to return profit every time, but it means over time. And that's a huge advantage. Huge. All right. So we've added Josh. Come on. What's going on here? Added Josh Hart. In fact, I'm going to. Okay. So something going on. Let's see. Top bets, top bets. Parlay Builder looks to be down. That's fine, because I can't imagine that there wouldn't be any. Oh, I'm logged out. That's why. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay. So we're going to wait for this to come back in. We're going to go back to the Parlay Builder, as you see here. And as soon as we're up and good to go, we're great. Here's the other thing you can do. Let's see if this is working, at least. If the site itself is working. Because what we can look at is just home run odds. Home runs, home runs, home runs. All right, we're going to build a couple of home runs here. Yep. Come on. Let me know what home run plays you got, too. I'll take it. I'll tail. I'm looking at RBI stuff. I can tell you this right away. I'm going to go Nick Castellanos. You look at the history that Nick has, specific in this game at home with Freeland. And I would think this is an opportunity to jump on him. Let's see what he has. So you don't just see the thing loading and loading. Yeah, there's a gateway function going on in the background. Amazing. Okay, we'll get it working. But if you see here, look at these numbers. It's pretty good. And I think for Castellanos at 500, plus 500, you could also have some fun here. Mess around, right? See what his total bases are. Plus 260. That's a pretty good play. And then also, if you wanted to double up on RBI, you really only need one. You're not going to get a fantastic number, I think. Yeah, plus 170. I was hoping to closer to 200. Not that it would be 200, but closer, maybe 185, 190. And then 2 RBI here. Yeah, 550. Okay. Those aren't bad right there. I mean, if you don't need to same game parlay this, I'm just showing you these are 2 really good ones here. Absolutely 2 really good ones. The other one that you can look at is, and our tools are back up. So let's look here what we have. Let's go back to the Parlay Builder. What we wanted to do originally. Just an update, just a tweak. Stuff happens. You move around, you adjust. That's all. Okay. So let's do this, right? We're back on FanDuel. We want plus EV and DeMontis Sabonis over 5.5 assists is where we begin. So I believe this is just the same game parlay X. Let's see. Or is there a parlay involved in this too? Because that would be the thing, right? Parlay. Okay, great. So it doesn't have to be same game. So we can add Josh Hart in this too, right? That's the big. Yeah. Add Josh Hart. Now we've got 2 in there. Okay. So both are in there at plus 266. We need one more. All right. One more. Come on. And I think when we look at this, it's probably going to be Davion Mitchell under 16.5 PRA. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Now we're in plus 611. So here's the drill. Plus 611 parlay. Go to the bet now button, right? Oh, you're not on? Free week code mug. I told you that already. Come on. You're lagging here. We've already bet this. We've already added this to the boost. So you look at this and you say, all right, well, these 3 bets should be plus 611, right? Like that is the proper price of this ticket is plus 611. Yet we're going to add this and we're going to boost it with our 30% boost. And we're going to get it to 695. Whatever you can get down, it's $10. That's great. That's $70 if we win. If this hits, 2 things. One, we'll give away $70 to somebody who hits me up in the chat with your at whatever it may be, whatever your Twitter handle is, whatever your, I don't know, whatever it may be, your Instagram, whatever way I can hit you up on DM, reply. If you're watching, hopefully on YouTube, reply there. All right. If it hits, we're going to do something special for Portfolio EV. All right. Something really special for Portfolio EV. You want to get your free weekend now with Mug? Great. You want to wait and see what I got tomorrow? Let this parlay hit, and we got something cooking. Let's go back and push the button, see what we got. Let's see what we got. See if we can generate some parlays here. See if I can get 100 2-leg. I don't think I can. I'm just curious how many I can get. These are all great bets. All great parlays. Incredible, right? There you go. There's a couple on FanDuel here for you. And some overs. Duran over 10.5. Bam under 18.5 points. That's at plus 300. Okay, let's roll that. So we've got our giveaway, and now we've got our NBA parlay. All right. I told you we're going to create an NBA parlay. You probably thought I forgot about that. I love how the NBA now on FanDuel, they have these featured players like come bet them, the most popular names. Clearly, there's edge here. Clearly, player points, Bam Adebayo. Ooh, this is now moved to 19.5. We'll see what the return is on this, unless that's an alt. Let me see if I can get an alt play with him. It might be. Yes, it is an alt. Wow. Okay. I stand corrected, Portfolio. You got me in there with the under 18.5, and we move to Duran. Now, Jalen, pardon me, here is over 10.5 boards. This is easy. Just go right to the rebounds and know that, of course, there's no double market we have to worry about, right? Like over 9.5 and 10 plus, same thing, even though it's really not. Yeah, I'm at plus 300. Bang, I'm in. Half unit. See ya. 50 to win $150. Hands up. Look, we got something special tomorrow. Absolutely. We got something that I want to show you as far as more parlay technique tomorrow. So make sure you're with us here, 2:00 Eastern time, as we continue to kind of walk through this process. Yes, but also, what happened here? See, they're messing with me because they know. Here we go. But also, a way to use the parlay generator that you may not have thought, especially when it comes to limits. So I've given you our Profit Boost parlay. I've given you our NBA parlay. We had our Profit X parlay play. We do have any baseball to look at? Yeah, we do. Let's just see. On the way out, let's look at some dingers. Okay. Just curious what's looking, what's popping, player props, home runs. We're just looking for any edge that may come across here. Okay. Josh Bell on FanDuel has a massive edge because of the true odds. I mean, my goodness, we just create a home run round robin at this point. FanDuel, of course, is going to give you these edge when you get them, right? Like FanDuel is going to provide that for you. Kind of have to take that. I mean, look, there are other books ahead of the plus 268, but my goodness. All right, I'm running Josh Bell here. I've got no choice. I'm going to put him in this lineup, and we're going to run a nice little round robin. How about that? Josh Bell's in. Now I need somebody from another game. That's fine. That's fine. Keep going. Keep going. Let me see here. Okay. Jimenez. Wow. Andre Jimenez. I mean, you're also looking at plus 1,000. This is on FanDuel, so we need edge on FanDuel here, right? I'm going to get out of this game. There's the Ahmed Rosario. Let's see if I can get into something here. This next game, I'm going to go to the next game. But I'm scrolling, and you can see, right, like how these things pop up. Here we go. 335. Anything on FanDuel? JJ Bellini. Okay. Shea Langoliers. I don't hate that JJ play. I mean, again, you're just getting this massive difference. Let's look at this. This is just massive difference, just like with Bell. Again, I'm in. I'm rolling with him. He's our second one. We'll do 4 in this round robin. Okay? By the way, if you're following me on Twitter at ShanderBets, today is a day for the Schwarber sweat criteria. Just so you know, today is the day. Yeah, plus 600. Sign me up. All right, we're in there. Let's see what else we can get. Let's go to the next game. Go to the next one. Although Brent Rooker. Didn't he just go yard? Go lard. He did go lard. But he did go yard. All right. Now you got some stuff here popping. Just looking off the market, right? Like, again, Jake Rogers, a good one at FanDuel at 700 versus that. Walker, now you're getting into some pretty good territory here. Cal Raleigh as well. Boy, that's not bad. I don't hate the Cal play at 450, although you do get some more edge with Christian Walker. Just seeing if there's anything that's like totally over the top. Mitch Garver, that's not bad. Here you go. Randy. Paredes. Let's go back to I want to say a Rosarena right here because of what we can get in that 630 range compared to everything else. I mean, again, even at 500, you start to look at that. So, all right, we got Randy in here with a home run as well. Don't worry, I'm going to put this thing out here. I'll put it on Twitter for us so we can all bask in its glory at plus 630. We need one more for this afternoon sweat here. Let's get into another game. These are all just insanely popping here. Victor Robles. Okay. Riley Green. Oh, let me see Riley again with this. I mean, we're targeting guys in a really good sweet spot. You could look at Yanier Diaz if you really wanted to get greedy here. That's actually absurd. And I think just based off the absurdity alone, like, watch, Riley Green's going to go yard. I have no doubt about it at this point. Probably be the one, if you will, that we need to close this thing down. But I'm willing to at least look at Diaz here and get that insane edge for a guy who is, plus 900. But we already have, oh, boy. Okay. I'm okay with this one, though. Are you? That's going to make this thing beautiful. Now, we just gave you four dingers, all right? 4 dingers that you can jump in. And I think overall, right? There we go. Oh, come on. Let me get back to this damn game. Giants game, and we're good. I just want to see what the final tally is on this thing because it's going to be ignorant. When this thing cashes, we're just going to be rich. Probably a little bit more than that, right? Yanier Diaz. All right. So $10 wins 35K. Actually closer to 36K. All right. Let's do the round robin here by 2s and by 3s. All right. 10 by 2s, 10 by 3s, and now we're out of full unit, and then we'll put $10 on the 4-leg parlay. All right. So we've got Bell, Bellini, Arizarena, and Yanier Diaz. He's the name that Russo would probably get right out of all of those. Round robin's in the house. We're in the house. Code Mug is in the house. And look at that. It all started with Josh Bell. Everything started here with Josh Bell. Aren't you glad you stuck around for some home run plays? All right. We will see you Thursday. We have a special guest joining us. You can jump in with your free week now code mug. And once we hit at least 2 or 3 or 4, look, we hit one dinger. How about that? We have our show parlay that's out there. We had our profit boost parlay that's out there. We had our profit X play of the day that's out there. And now we gave you 4 home run plays. That's great. No, Steven, thank you.